Coming up, Kendrick Johnson's family drops a civil rights claim against Lowndes County schools.
And the Smith Northview Hospital stops providing labor and delivery services for expectant mothers.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Allison Thorpe.
And I'm Matt Tenga. Kendrick Johnson's family has made the decision to drop part of their wrongful death lawsuit against Lowndes High School and the county school system. The Johnsons dropped the civil rights violation accusation, which removes any claims that would give the federal court jurisdiction in the case. Although the breach of civil rights portion of the accusations have been amended, the Johnsons retained the argument in the suit that states that the school acted negligently in the death of their son. This case has been an ongoing battle between the family and school system for almost 2 years.
Babies will no longer be delivered at Smith Northview Hospital. Beginning Monday, the South Georgia Medical Center will consolidate all labor and delivery into the main hospital campus. The Hospital Authority of Valdosta and Lowndes County said this week the move is the result of joint recommendations made by the Pediatric Service of the medical staff of the SGMC main campus and the Pediatric Service of the SGMC Smith Northview campus. SGMC CEO Randy Saul said all 27 employees currently assigned to labor and delivery services at Smith Northview will be relocated to the main campus.
Police are investigating a violent domestic dispute where a man was stabbed multiple times. On Tuesday afternoon, the Valdosta Police Department responded to South Georgia Medical Center after a 47-year-old man admitted himself for treatment of 5 stab wounds. The victim's injuries were not life-threatening. No arrests have been made, but the incident is still under investigation.
A local business in Valdosta is making a difference one donation at a time. Erin Ellis has more on the story.
The Repeat Boutique Thrift Store accepts various donations which are sorted through to sell in the store or recycle. Sellable items are then tagged, priced, and restored to be placed on the floor. Once placed on the sales floor, items are sold to customers. Donations range from clothing, houseware, and Christmas ornaments. All profits from donations support Options Now.
What we do is give as much as we can to Options Now, and they use it for so many different areas to pay counselors. They have a sonogram machine. They have doctors that read the sonograms. Training, classes.
Options Now. Options Now is a pregnancy clinic that offers medical information on pregnancies, adoptions, and parenting to both men.
One of the things that we do to serve women here in Valdosta and at VSU is to offer free pregnancy testing, free ultrasounds, and we have just added STI testing. When you're in a crisis, it's hard to think straight. And so we ask them to really kind of calm them down and think through every decision as they learn more and more about each decision and what long-term consequences it can have and the short-term.
Through donations and purchasing used items, you can help families find Options Now. With News Valdosta, I'm Erin Ellis.
When we come back, we'll find out about a generous donation to a local academic institution.
So stay with us.
My dad's one of the producers. He's there today. Bring this week.
What will you find at Valdosta State University?
Challenging academics.
Innovative hands-on experience. Over 100 fields of study.
Engagement in a vibrant community.
Caring mentors and friends. Service and leadership opportunities.
Championship athletics.
the full university experience.
at Valdosta State University.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Valdosta State University has just received a large donation as part of a major fundraising drive. Guardian Bank of Valdosta recently contributed $25,000 toward Valdosta State University's Invest, Ignite, Inspire Comprehensive Capital Campaign. John Crawford, Vice President for Advancement and CEO of the VSU Foundation Incorporation, says the Guardian Bank donation will go towards scholarship opportunities to help the university recruit, retain, and graduate high academically achieving students. VSU has a working goal of over $43 million to be raised within 5 years. The comprehensive campaign is focused on raising the necessary funds to support student enrichment, faculty enhancement, program opportunities, athletic excellence, and facility upgrades.
Do you have any extra electronic devices that you do not really use? Keep Lounge Valdosta Beautiful and City of Valdosta is partnering with Atlantis Recycling Solutions for an event called Electronics Recycling. This event will provide residents and businesses the opportunity to dispose of electronic devices in a safe and convenient way. The event is set for next Saturday, November 15th.
The Valdosta Lowndes area community partners are collecting items for the homeless in our area at the Have a Heart for the Homeless event this Saturday from 10 to 2 at Olympic Park. People who would like to donate winter clothing, blankets, personal hygiene items, bottled water, and a number of other necessities may drop these items off at the Saturday event. Participants may also drop items off at the Valdosta Fire Department Station 1 prior to the event. For a full list of items that are being collected or to find out how you or your organization can get involved in these efforts, call the Valdosta Fire Department.
Valdosta City Schools are inviting all concerned parents and citizens to participate in a community engagement meeting next Thursday evening at 5:30. The city school system wants to gather input from parents, citizens, district employees, and high school students. The meeting will begin with dinner in the Valdosta Middle School cafeteria at 5 o'clock and move into small group discussions at 6. On-site child care will be offered for children 3 years of age and older, supervised by Valdosta City School staff members. For more information and to register for the meeting, contact Glenda Vaziskas at Valdosta City Schools.
The Valdosta Regional Airport is preparing to host a Transportation Security Administration Public Affairs event on November 18th. Topics at the affair will include prohibited items on airplanes, the handling of Ebola, and travel tips for everybody. The event will be open to the public and media authorities. Airport Manager Jim Galloway is looking forward to hosting the event, where many commissioners across the state will visit the city of Valdosta.
The City of Valdosta has announced that Michael Hokinson is joining the organization as the media coordinator for Metro Valdosta 17, the city's government access channel on Mediacom. In coordination with the city's Public Information Office, Hokinson will be responsible for the broadcast of quality and timely media productions and for all technical operations of the channel. Since it was established in 2003, the channel has provided 24/7 news and information about city government and the services it provides to citizens through websites, publications, programs, and events, and offered by the city's Public Information Division.
When we come back, we'll get our local weather report from Lanika Alexander.
So don't you go away. We'll be right back after this.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
And welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's look at the wonderful world of weather with weather anchor Lanika Alexander. Lanika, how are things?
Well, it looks like things heated up again today. Today we looked forward to a high of 80 degrees with partly cloudy skies. There was no chance of rain and winds up to 4 miles per hour. During this evening, clouds will give way to clearing overnight. We can expect a low of 46 degrees with clear to partly cloudy skies. There is still no chance of rain, with wind speeds getting up to 10 miles per hour. For tomorrow, we can expect cooler weather with a high of 67 degrees and a low of 41 degrees. There will be mostly sunny skies and still no chance of rain. Our UV index reached a level 4 today, which is moderate, so expect to apply sunscreen and wear protective clothing before heading outdoors. As for you allergy sufferers, the pollen count for ragweed was very high today at level 2 on 12-point scale, so you didn't really need that allergy medicine today. That's all I have for you guys on weather. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Thank you, Lanika. And when we come back, we will look into the big upcoming sports events for this week with Robin Carter. So we'll be right back after this.
Valdosta State University,
encouraging
in-depth inquiry,
hands-on experience,
service and involvement,
and a global view,
while offering
a beautiful residential campus,
over 100 fields of study,
graduate and online degrees,
and championship athletics,
all in a warm and friendly community.
Get connected and involved.
Do more, become more.
Valdosta State University.
And welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's go to Robin Carter for our local sports. Robin?
Thanks, guys. Safe to say Joshua Norwood of the Valdosta Wildcats is having an exciting week. Just 4 days after the defensive back led the Wildcats to a 13-10 victory in his final Wintersville Classic of his high school career, the 5'10" corner decided he would commit to Ohio State University. Norwood has been a force for the Valdosta State Wildcats as one of the leaders of a defense that has limited teams to less than 175 yards per game. A Valdosta native, Norwood says that he decided that an offer to play for the highly regarded Urban Meyer at the prestigious Ohio State was an opportunity too great to pass up. The VHS Wildcats are gearing up for their last game of the season. Their victory at the Wintersville Classic left the Wildcats with an 8-1 record in the season and 3-1 in the region. The Wildcats will travel to Leesburg to take on the Lee County Trojans tomorrow night. The Trojans are 7-1 in the season and are tied with the Wildcats in the region. Wildcats fans, make sure you show your support for the Wildcats as they try to close out the season with a win. Kickoff is at 7:30. Lowndes will have to play hard this Friday as a victory will be the deciding factor of their presence in the 6A playoffs. The Vikings and the Tift County Blue Devils are both currently 1-3 in the region. The winner of this big matchup will earn a seat in the seed. The game will be played at Martin Stadium. Kickoff will be at 8 p.m. As the Blazers look to continue their late season push as they face North Carolina Pembroke, there is no doubt that the unprecedented ground game is what has been fueling their success. While they lost the game against North Alabama, the game changed the course of the season. The Blazers offense responded by churning out rushing yards by the barrel, averaging to 227.9 rushing yards a game ever since, and with wins have been rolling in. The Blazers look to win their 5th straight victory as they face the Braves on Saturday. Following Tuesday's Gulf South Conference win, the women's soccer team is now preparing for their game, where they are set to face West Florida and Pensacola, Florida on Friday at 2:30. As the team pursues their first GSC title, the squad hopes that they can start out the semifinals with a victory against the Argonauts. If the Blazers defeat the Argonauts, VSU will earn a spot in the GSC championship for the first time since 2011. The final set is to take place on Sunday at noon. Although the Valdosta State volleyball team began with a slow start against West Georgia with a first set defeat at Tuesday's match, the Blazers were able to rebound and win 3 straight sets against West Georgia to win 25-23, 25-19, 25-18, and 25-22. The win moved the Blazers to 19-7 overall and 14-4 in the Gulf South Conference. The Blazers will host Mississippi College at 6 p.m. Friday and West Alabama at 2 p.m. Saturday to finish off the regular season. That's our local sports report. Now back to you at the news desk.
Thank you so much, Robin.
The time has once again come to experience the best that downtown Valdosta has to offer. More when we come back.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Put on your walking shoes and get ready to mingle as First Fridays have finally returned to bring its unique charm to our local nightlife. Starting tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, First Friday is an event where singles and couples can get together, business people can relax, and everyone can enjoy the charm of downtown Valdosta. You can visit all downtown businesses, boutiques, galleries, and restaurants for lively events and unique shopping. First Fridays are held on the first Friday of each month and will end at 9 o'clock.
Crossroads Baptist Church will host a night of biblical archaeology and photography tonight at 6:30. Presented by Forest Archaeological Photography, this event will provide an opportunity to learn all about how artifacts and architecture illuminate the biblical text. The brief educational event will last until 8:30.
Any music fans that are familiar with the Muscle Shoals Sound Studio will be delighted to know that bass player Patterson Hood will be bringing his Downtown Rumblers to Ashley Street Station tonight. Patterson Hood is the son of legendary bass player David Hood and continues to carry on the familiar sounds of the Muscle Shoals rhythm section. Hood will be playing as part of the Drive-By Truckers, whose last album, titled English Oceans, was released in March.
And on Saturday, Quitman will once again host the 2014 edition of the Veterans Music Festival. Veterans Fest is an all-day festival created to raise awareness for the Hopes and Dreams Writing Facility, located in Quitman. This is a dedicated facility for wounded warriors, veterans, and active duty personnel. There will be over 7 musical performances featuring artists such as Mike Little, Josh Roach, and Lunar Urge. Military, veterans, and kids tickets are available for $5. While adults are $10. Gates will open to the public at 11 a.m. Well, that's it for our program for today. Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Matt Tenga.
And I'm Allison Thorpe. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again on Monday.